Brigadoon. I'm on the spot here, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Technically, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Across the harbor from the city lights. And I'm doing some steps. That gets me a little bit sweaty. But yeah, it's about 22 degrees still, and I'm going to do some more stepping. So let's go. Now it is past midnight as well. I'm gonna keep my voice down as I ascend. But yeah, I'm up over 33,000 steps today. And with a full-time job, I get 15 to 20,000 steps. More close to the 20,000 than most. Yeah. So it does leave you a little bit tired, a little bit weary. Yet I'm still invigorated. I'm going to walk out here where there's more of a view. I think that's it for the stairs tonight. Walk out this way. There's a street I'll often jog down as well. Yeah, this is what I have to do. This could be the eve of 7 months until I actually head out from, the very tip of those lights out the other side there. Out past that lighthouse in George Island that you see, and Point Pleasant Park. Yeah, you might see a light blinking way out to the mouth of the harbor too. Whew. Maybe I'll get under a street light here. Just so I can talk a little bit more and lowly. But this is part of the training and conditioning. I think today, where am I? Hi. Yeah, more conditioning than anything today, getting the body used to the heat. And I was thinking about that. It was quite hot in the warehouse today. I gave it a lot of sweat, even like this. Whew. Coming off me today. Just driving it, getting the body built for those days that I might be facing the heat on the road. And I do recall going across Canada where that's exactly what it was, a lot of heat, and me trying to sustain myself through it. Sometimes shifting to the night when there was a big heat wave. I'd go right through the night, blinkers on. That's some of my difficulties. I can even remember seeing the Northern Lights in Northern Ontario at one point as I was taking a break, and I think somebody soon after paused on a motorcycle to talk to me. I don't know what time of night, it might have been 2 in the morning. He seen the lights blinking and didn't know what it was. He said he slowed down because he thought it was the police. But was surprised to see me. Yeah, Northern Ontario. That's on my mind right now. About 40, how many years ago? It's hard to say it, 41 years ago. Another person was out on the road. I've been watching diary posts of that man's journey. Sometimes analyzing a little bit. Of course, the person I'm talking about is Terry Fox. And man, I know what it's like in Northern Ontario. He was torturing him more than anything was his right foot. Tendonitis in the leg. Reading his post day after day, it's some days were better than others, and analyzing it a little bit more, it really was, breaking things down. If he did 12 kilometers, he was doing 14 kilometers. If he did 10 kilometers, he was doing miles. Yeah, if he do 16 miles, he'd be doing, an additional 12, after he usually took a nap in between. But it was that 26, mile after mile after mile, day after day after day. You know, that's what it takes. um, you know, for me, sometimes it was, 20 kilometers in a day. Sometimes it was 60 kilometers. Um, sometimes those, 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers, uh, 30 kilometers, 36 kilometers. It wasn't precise like that was day after day after day. And what I found for me, pushing, I did 74 kilometers in a day maximum. Um, I was always thinking, wow, I'd like to try to shoot for that 80, and because I found it made me stronger. Then you back off a little bit, and those, say 42 kilometers seemed a lot less. If that makes, of course it makes sense, I guess, to me. I don't know, man. It's hard to just hold it day after day after day. I understand his logic. That's what he said he was going to do, a marathon a day, and his scheduling would have him do that too. Where people were counting on him, on this specific day to be there. So the only way you can do that for sure is to do that day after day. If you do 80 some kilometers, sure, you're there, you're sitting around for a day, and you take a little bit of a rest. Yeah, maybe that is, as I think about doing it next year, maybe up over what I intend to do in a day between those places where you're in the woods. You might as well pick up the pace there and get to the communities where you can slow it down a little bit. Because I do want to try to reach as many people that I can, if I can. But determination, as I think. Actually, I will think about this. I had a reporter in Sundridge, Ontario. This is coming out of Northern Ontario, just down from North Bay, heading towards Toronto. The following day was the Terry Fox run in Sundridge, and I was invited to her house, and because I was trying to make it, I don't know how many kilometers I did the day. I'd have to look it up. It was just, sorry, it's on my thoughts now. But I intended to get there and be ready for the run the next day. And it was, I think I didn't get in till probably 12:30, or maybe just before midnight. But I think I was talking with her till 1:30, 2:30 in the morning, and getting an interview done before I went to sleep, and got up the next day. And they asked me to lead off the Terry Fox run, which was it's just coming, the memories, because I just previous to that, I think it was just a day or two before, it was the 20-year anniversary of when I got struck by a car and almost lost my leg myself. So, yeah, September 16th, 1986, I almost lost my leg. And here I was 20 years later, coming out of Northern Ontario through the camel humps that I had to face. And, yeah, leading the Terry Fox run. Yeah. It was a quote to go with that. Well, if you're going to be a hero, be your own greatest hero. Because as I've realized, and as Terry Fox well knew, and anybody that knows Terry well, You'll probably believe in this quote too. The more you move others. I'll leave you with that. Cheers. And there is a lighthouse right out the mouth of the harbor. It's probably hard. You can kind of see some blinking going on there. I call that lighthouse Terry. Because, well, he was an incredible beacon and still is to others. Cheers, folks.